Hello bros, I'm Marco Zero, BroFive production. Next but Sakura Gamer 2. So we're gonna jump in where we left off last time. This girl was being mean and what the hell was her name? Oh, I don't remember her name, but she absolutely annihilated her back, and when she was trying to storm off, she fell and exposing her panties. Oh, that really hurt. Kurumi lies on the ground, her butt sticking up in the air, her short skirt rolled up to reveal quite a considerable amount of soft plump tights, and hey, look at that girl. I can see her pancakes? No, panties. No way. Kurumi blushes. She tries to pull down her skirt and get her to her feet, but she stumbles, falling and cracks her shin against the ground. She hisses in pain, her eyes beating with tears. Her body still raised in the air, her panties on display for the whole world to see. I think she deserves way worse than that, considering what she done. Or to be more accurate, all the convention goers at Manga Market, but still that's quite a sizable chunk of people. Kurumi and Suki's argument attracted a huge crowd, and now a whole bunch of men are staring at Kurumi's crumpled body in worry, shock and amusement. A few guys are holding cell phones that they direct them at Kurumi's rear. Flash flickers through the convention hall and Kurumi whimpers. No, don't take pictures. Stop it. Why? Kurumi tries to get her to her feet yet again, but gravity overcomes her. She falls shrieking and lands in the same crumpled heap of limbs as before. I mean, in those embarrassing positions I've been in my life, I don't know really if I can compare it to that, but I've never been really embarrassed. I'm very much proud of everything, so every time I got an embarrassing position, the whole thing turned when people are trying to be funny, and so because I didn't I never feel ashamed about anything. The more Kurumi shrieks, the more the crowd laughed. She's so cute. And clumsy too. She acted so tough, but now there are tears in her eyes. I love it when strong girls break character and show their inner weakness. Her panties are adorable too. They do up at the sides, they're pink. You guys, you're all jerks. What about my maidenly innocence? Well, you never had anything like that to begin with if you're a mean person. I watch as Kurumi finally manages to pull her skirt over her underwear. I can't help but feel pleased she got what she deserved. Kurumi finally staggers to her feet, her forehead red after smacking it against the floor so many times, and glares. She totally lost her composure. Her eyes are filled with tears and she's trembling. You're all horrid. I hate you, and you, but mostly you. It's all your fault. How is your clumsiness my fault? You distracted me. You made me so mad I lost my balance. If photos of my panties end up on the internet this evening, I have your head on a silver platter. You can beg and plead, but I never ever show any mercy. Not after you humiliated me like this in front of all these people. I'll ruin your lives, and then you will see how valuable your precious friendship really is. Life isn't shown in manga, you know. Kurumi stalks off, her expression murderous. If looks could kill, half the men clustered around our table would be dead right now. What a brat. She got what she deserved. That's right, she was so rude. I hope that's taught her a lesson. I'm not usually a vindictive person. At least I don't think I am. But Kurumi's complaints were grating enough to draw out the nastiest part of my personality. I mean, I can take a lot, but when people get too much in the bad ways, I will not hold back. I mean, I can make people feel bad and I can make people feel good, but if they are a nasty person, I will make them feel so bad that they never dare to show their face in public again. She really was a meanie. I really have no patience with bullies like that. The things she said made my skin crawl. She was even worse than that jerk, Shota. With any luck, that'd be the last we see of her for the rest of this trip. Her face was so red, she looked like a tomato. Tomato. I doubt she'll be back here anytime soon, not unless she is glutton for punishment. She can try to pick a fight again if she wants, but Suki cracks her knuckles. I'll be ready for her. I'm not going to let her harm you again, Nekohime. You're my friend and I care about you too much. Right, thank you, Suki. I'm glad Suki and Clover care about me so much. I feel a lot better now. That evening, after I've eaten at a nearby restaurant with Suki and Clover, I go for a walk to clear my head. I want to stay in the hotel room nestled beneath the sheets, but for some reason, the thought of being with Clover and Suki right now is kind of stifling. I wonder why. It's not like our hotel room is small, nothing could be further from the truth. In fact, our bed is more than large enough for 3 people. Everything in our room is large, from the TV to the closets to the hot tub. It's very clean too, almost pristine. The maids at our hotel must work hard because our sheets are crisp and neatly made, all surfaces devoid of dust and dirt. I should be a perfect place to relax, but I don't know if I can deal with people right now. My mind is too messed up. I walk through the darkened street, my hands jammed deep into my pockets, and it's cool evening and the wind blows through my hair and tugs at the hem of my jacket. I wonder what the plot is in this time. Last time I was making up the story and also see if you can get into a love interest with any of them. Because of being Clover, because some personalities is easier to relate to. I'm not sure where I'm going, but it doesn't really matter. I just want to be on my own. Eventually I make my way to a small park. It's quite scenic, I suppose. There's a fountain not far away, gently dispensing stream of water into the air, and it's surrounded by a lot of lush green trees. It's peaceful, relaxing. At least it should be, but... Sniff sip. I don't believe it. Those jerks. I've always made my body tense. I'm not the only person here. Somebody else has come to seek shelter in this park, but who? It's pretty obvious. I glance around, searching for the mysterious interrupter, and so find her, sitting on a bench beneath a tree. Her head is bowed, her shoulders tremble, and she sniffs, wiping her eyes with the back of her arm. I can't see her face, and I don't think she noticed me, but I know who she is. That's Kurumi. Huh? Is somebody there? Kurumi raised her head, and I'm afraid she might see me. I don't want to get into an argument, not right now. Hurriedly, I flatten my back against a nearby tree. I hope she can't see me here. That's weird. I thought I heard something, but I guess not. Kurumi sniffles and shakes her head. I'm such an idiot. I must have looked so stupid back there. I wanted to show everyone how exploitative those developers are, but I'm the one who suffered for it. It isn't fair. They don't deserve the popularity. I worked much harder than they have. So why? Kurumi wipes her red-rimmed eyes with the back of her arm. She's trembling. And people say if you put in the effort, you'll be sure to reap the reward. You just have to wait. Screw that. What do people know? I waited patiently for years, but nothing happened. Nobody cared. Nobody will ever care. I've had enough. Kurumi suddenly gets to her feet, her eyes flashing in the milky moonlight. I don't want to sit in the park on my own, crying. That isn't going to help anything. What gotten into me? I need to get my act together. Get her act together. That sounds eerily like me. Haven't I repeated that mantra to myself over and over again since I came to Manga Market? Maybe Kurumi and I are more similar than we appear. I didn't want to feel any sympathy for Kurumi, but now my feelings are starting to waver. I still don't feel anything for her. She still got what she deserved. She's only human, and her tears have swayed my heart. I hope she's alright. Part of me wants to reach out to her, but it's getting chilly. I should get back to my hotel. Really though, this whole thing sucks. Today was terrible. Kurumi stalks off, the hem of her short skirt fluttering in the breeze. I watch her as she leaves. She still concealed behind a tree. It's only when I can't see her anymore that I exhale a long, heavy breath of air I didn't realize I was holding in. I already know her, but she really seems to hate me. I wish I knew why. I don't think her words earlier were motivated simply by dislike of Miko Maid. She took things way too far. It almost sounded like she had some kind of personal vendetta against us. But that's ridiculous, isn't it? I don't know that the girl. She has no reason to hate us as people. She wasn't being rational, but I guess people aren't always rational. Part of me wants to get to know Kurumi better, but another part of me wants to keep as far away from her as possible. There's no way I ever be able to become friends. This is a Destiny movie, and things don't always end happily. That's just the way life is. I feel exhausted when I finally return to my hotel room. I want nothing more than to flop down on my bed, boneless, and stare up at the ceiling, but of course something like that would happen. Actually, I won't save overwrite that save. So, that does of course mean that that's the end of this time, but that was all I have for Sakura Gamer 2 this time, so hit like and subscribe, and see you next time. BroFive!